Sejuani jungle, current rank gold 3, US server, play support jungle top, become plat at the end of the season. This game's Sejuani jungle, early X shut down top, gank it 2 times, later Thresh gets some connection issues, push defensive 45 on the other side, contest dragon, which lead to our defeat. Would you pay special attention to team fights? I'm feeling a lot goes wrong there. How do I keep my farm up? Obviously, I have far less farm in the enemy jungle. Should attack lane more, gank less. Bill's pretty good. Remarks welcome. Alright. Let's go. Sejuani jungle. All replay review. Gold guy looking to make platinum.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
Early first blood. I'm intrigued by your not starting red, but going for the Raptors first and then red. I'm not really sure why you're doing that. That's the first thing I noticed. Oh, I see. Waiting for the smite. Got it. Okay, noted. Okay. That's fine. A little bot lane cheese action. I dig it. Graves gets a double kill. Graves is big. Now you're going to blue buff. I would be camping the shit out of the Mordekaiser top. Good route. It's a really good route, actually. That's how you get successful ganks. Shove this. No. First thing, shove the wave. Shove this wave right now. Reason being is because you want to blow this guy's teleport and give Gnar faster back. I don't care what top laners bitch about. Gnar's supposed to back here. Shove the lane. You don't have to take his farm. Well, I would. Shove the lane, take whatever farm you want, get the fuck out. It's not taxing. This is punishing Mordekaiser, and then Gnar needs to back in an ideal world. That's how that's supposed to look. The gank is good, except that. Push the lane all the way in, and that way it taxes Mordekaiser more, and he has to burn teleport. And it also gets your top laner out of the lane faster. See? There's a lot of downtime here that I don't like. The lane could have already been punishing by now. Level 5. Great opportunity to go back here top again. I really like this. Yeah, I was gonna say consider backing here. That's good. Boot's good. You're gonna be 6 soon. I want to see what you do with this. Your red buff is up now. I don't like ganking Ahri. I'm gonna tell you right now, you're better off fucking... You're better off continuing aggression on Mordekaiser, but it looks like Gnar's gonna handle it anyways. This seems like it's gonna be a little forced without Thresh. I don't really know. Graves is sort of big, but you gotta look at his positioning relative to minions and where their team is. You can't solo these guys. And don't go in. No. You get Kallista's flash, but I think you could have waited. Let's break this down a little bit for you. How this could have been a lot better, I think. Ideal world? Look, you don't know. Look, you can test to... Like, hold on. I went too far, sorry. So right here, you don't have to show yourself, man. Like, you really don't have to show yourself at all. Just wait. Wait right here. And see if they have vision. They'll tell you if they have vision. Look. They'll tell you if you have vision. But either way, Graves can't really just aggress over minions. And you don't have any follow-up from Thresh. And Tom can save Kalista pretty easily. So you got to think about these things when you go for these ganks. Try to look for a better opportunity. Patience is a virtue versus champs like this. And the fact you get Callista's flash, I mean, you really shouldn't have gotten it there right away, in my opinion. I think she was just kind of like, shit, pig person, pig rider, flash. But I don't really think you needed. I think you could have waited right here, or even just jumped over the wall and came down with your ult and hit a nice one once your team was closer and could have followed it up. Because you have the type of comp that if you hit a nice ult, they're just gonna get Callista's just gonna get removed with how fed Graves is there. So I think that was just kind of a waste of kill opportunity. If you test it, you know, just test it and see what their vision looks like, and then go for the kill. This is a free kill. I think it was a free kill. So let's see. Yeah, I think if this is another spot where it's a mechanical issue, but I can give you some pointers because we're looking at the nuances here. The first thing I want to say is when it comes to your stun or your dash or whatever, what you can do when you're aggressing forward, think about what Ahri can do. We're gonna assume that she's out of dashes because she dove for the kill. But what you need to think about too is flash and taunt. That's pretty much all you need to think about. When you come forward, dance a little bit and make her blow the taunt first. Then go in for the ult. Then go in for the dash. Then step forward to auto, and I think you would have gotten the kill. But how you play it is you just kind of walk out there. Be very confident in these types of spots. You just saw her blow ult. So here she has to play it. She has to dodge something in order to get away or taunt you. So here, when you just kind of dash forward, you need that. Oh my god, we're getting the glitch. Anyways, here, wait until she plays back at you. Wait for the taunt to come. Wait for the flash to come if she misses the taunt. And then play. You have a long time before you're anywhere near a turret, and you have this very easy ult to hit. So let people burn their summoner or their skills first, then go in for the execute. And I think you could have gotten her flash and gotten the kill, to be honest, if you played a little bit smoother. Also, you could smite the minions. To make room for your dash. That would be one thing you can do as well. I'm good, Xara. What's up, man? I think you could definitely keep ganking this Mordekaiser too, if you wanted. There's nothing really stopping you from doing that. Remember, there is no, I want to make this clear for you guys watching the YouTube and for the stream, there is no limit on how hard you camp somebody. There's no rule book that says, like, you can only gank this guy 3 times and then that's it. If you're getting kills, keep getting kills. Over and over and over and over and over and over. If you think you can keep doing it, there's no reason not to. Okay? People will be like, well, what if the other jungler focuses bot lane and they do more? Well, sometimes that happens, but sometimes you can get a top laner so demoralized that he just fucking quits the game. Or he makes the game 4v5, or he doesn't know what to do when he's behind. And I think in this instance, Mordekaiser's one that you can reliably just boot back to the Stone Age. And once his shield falls behind, he's pretty much useless all game, I think. That's just my opinion on him. Like, once he gets really far behind, he can't ever fight. But yeah, that's something to think about for you. There's really nothing stopping you from continuously ganking him. Remember, he has no CC, and he has no fucking escapes. So he's the ultimate, like, you want to camp, this is the guy to do it. Good hold here. I've seen nothing that you could have done so far that's real aggro or crazy here. Your Katarina sucks. Nothing you can do about that. Keeps getting hit by the taunts. Kind of bad. Nothing you can do about that stuff there. Doesn't really respect RE charms, and is making the game a lot harder. This decision, push mid first. I think this was bad. I think going around here, I think it's pretty safe to assume that they have some sort of vision. This is all just a waste of your time. You can get this farm here and get that level up. Or, well, you're not going to get a level up, but you're going to get a lot of XP off that, and I think you're just wasting XP. You're not going to solo Dragon. Your team isn't in position to do Dragon. They have vision of Dragon. This is one of your spots where you look really silly, my friend. There's no reason for you to be doing this in their face like this. There's like a 0% chance that they give you that Dragon. If they do, I mean, that's just them being retarded. They can literally just walk up and auto you if they wanted. The fact that they don't is really bad. So you get the Dragon, which is all well and good, but it's just because these guys are retarded and don't aggress you. That's not a reliable thing to be doing, just FYI. Good delay in your ult there. That was good. Let them checkmate themselves. That was kind of what I wanted you to do up here in the mid lane, to be honest. Scuttle doesn't give vision over the pit. Well, if they didn't see him go in, then I guess it's kind of sneaky. Then maybe I stand corrected. Maybe I stand corrected there. I thought maybe they saw him go over here, but if they don't see him doing it, then I guess more power to him. The only thing is I would have liked mid shoved out first. That's my only criticism. They wouldn't have done anything. It wouldn't have ruined the sneaky Dragon. Plus your team would have gotten position, you would have more health. But yeah, if you didn't walk over ward, I guess it's okay. But there's definitely a chance that they have vision somewhere around here too. And you don't know that they don't have vision. Let's put it that way. So you're pretty big. Let's see. Your ult's on cooldown. No. Katarina's still retarded. Nothing you can do. This is good disengage. I got no problems with this. Did she steal blue from you? Oh, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Alright, this is much better. This is the type of shit I like to see when you're fed. Here's the only issue with this dive that I see. Look, check this out, dude. Your dive here is okay, but one caveat. I think that without minions and without flash, I think it's too risk. And the reason I said I like to see it is because I like that you're trying to come up with aggressive plays, but there's just one thing wrong with it, is that you give away the kill. There's other thing you can do too. If you wanted to make this a lot cleaner for yourself, there's different ways you can approach this, and these are the things you have to think about when you're going for these dives, okay? Check it out. So he's bonking minions. You have some options here. Now, we know where Shyvana is. We know that Katarina's towards the top side if RA shows up, and we have a general suspicion that the bot lane is somewhere towards the bot lane, right? Well, you can do this. you can basically set the dive up by going back behind the minions, pushing these, right? You can push these and basically checkmate this guy, or put him in check, I guess I should say, and then have the option, so either Ahri has to roam up, basically Ahri has to roam up, or Mordekaiser's going to die. But you elect to go straight in, which is okay. However, without flash, you have to play this dive to, like, total perfection, okay? And the way you do that is you need to come forward. You needed to come forward, and if you wanted to go for the dive, you can't lead with the dash. You needed to lead with the ult. Oh my god, the noise. You need to lead with the ult. That's the only way this is ever going to work. Because, yeah, once he turns on you with the turret, because you don't get the chain CC that you want. And then he gets to heal off of you with his ult. It gets to bonk you. And gets to make a trade there. Trade isn't what you want. You could also, when you're going in, this is a really risky dive. I just want to say I would have much rather you just zone off the minions and then play in the brushes and go from there. But if you're going in here, it has to be mechanically flawless. So lead with your ult, walk up, lead with the ult first, right? So just step in, lead with the ult, then let Gnar, then back away, let Gnar tank, then come forward, dash in, and then if Gnar doesn't tank, then you don't have to go in. But if Gnar starts tanking, then you go in, you chain the knock up, Gnar goes in, and then should be able to secure the kill. But you get bonked because you don't chain this together, and Gnar doesn't have any follow-up, and he's not big Gnar yet. That's the only way you would have gotten away with this dive. Like I said, alternatively, it might have been better to just sit. Because you're fed enough, you could just sit behind the turret here and just push this wave. And Mordekaiser can't do shit about it. And if he does try to do shit about it, you just walk away and jump over some walls and ult people or whatever. But it's an awkward dive. And the other thing is, you could also wait for Katarina to close space too. There's really no rush to dive, but if you're gonna do it, you have to play it perfect. All right, that's all. That's all I'm getting at there. That's a pretty significant fail dive, though. I just want to let you know, going for that and making the mistake, that's why I prefer the route where you just keep the minions pushed back, let these minions push the turret, then dive if it makes sense. Or like I said, you could just push these minions, wait in the brush, because you know Ahri has to come up to save Mordekaiser, and then you can try to play the mind games a little bit using the brushes. But flat diving has to be executed perfectly to be successful. So the fact that you go for it and fail, shame on you. Shyvana all up in your ass. She's gonna outscale you, not much you can do about that. You're playing fine, minus that dive. That dive and maybe not chaining the CC together perfect like I was saying. You're playing fine up until this point. Mord gives a freebie. Where are you going? Where are you going? Dragon's up. Let's see. Help secure this first with your team, then go to drag. Or even better, I know Dragon's up. But what's even, yeah, see, you keep doing this thing where you like, you're doing objectives before your team gets into position. You could have pushed into the second turret with your team, maybe not dove Shyvana, but you could have definitely threatened and zoned her off with yourself, and then you could have pinged the turret and maybe got the turret down, because Mordekaiser and Ahri are dead, and you just saw these guys at bot lane, so they can't be in position to defend this. Just walking to Dragon because Dragon's up, I think you're just kind of autopiloting a bit. And I think you got to think of the individual. I think you got to think of the individual situations. Now look what's going to happen. These guys are going to come up and battle you a little bit, and I don't think it's going to be as clean as pushing that second turret first. Moving, remember, Puppeteer, man. Move them to the second turret, then go down to Dragon, where you can funnel them in the jungle, which is what Sejuani wants to do, with your team in position to follow up. Okay, that's what I think would have been a lot better here. In this particular... Yeah, you like ult the Tom, and it's just not... It's not clean, man. It could have been so much cleaner. Yeah, so let's back this up again for you, okay? This is a... I know you're excited about objectives. I get that. But you got to think a little bit more... You got to think a little bit more outside the box. So let's back it up to the point of where things got done, all right? So you're here with your team. One down, right? We know one's down. Remember, this whole time we can see Kalista and Tom are at bottom. All right, here comes Ahri, gets hooked, amazing hook, right? Great, Ahri's dead. This should be you spam pinging the turret and pushing to here. Think about this for a minute. If you push to the second turret, you have 4 people on one turret and 1 person defending. Shyvana is can be the most fed champion in the game. You know what? If they don't rotate and Shyvana, like say you zone and Shyvana tries to trade with you, there's a chance that you could chain CC and burst Shyvana down too. Because Shyvana doesn't really have any tank items yet. She has like a little bit more health than normal. But like, you need to push this momentum in here. That's 2 kills. So free turret here. Notice because you don't help with the turret, it takes a little longer. Okay, so you go to Dragon. You could take this turret fast, push to here. If you don't get this turret down or don't get a dive or whatever, sweet. Kalista and Tom have to swing up. Then you can go down and funnel them to Dragon, and then you can fight smartly there. But in this way, you force this awkward fight. Your team's out of position. They get to poke you down first. You burn your ult on a tank support. It's all fucking ugly mode from there on. And I think this was a very pivotal moment because this is a moment that determines whether you get one objective and a fucking, or one objective, a guaranteed objective and an easy team fight, or you get one objective, a maybe fucked up objective, and a lost team fight. Alright? So I know it's a mistake, but I'm glad you made the mistake because now I can point out a flaw in your decision making here because you don't see this spot the way that I see it. I see fucking that's 2 turrets. Fucking fed, you know, we got fed Graves. We got 4 men on a turret and one guy defending the second tier, the tier 2. Like this is free money here. And then the other thing is, I understand that, like, in order for your big ults to have impact, your team has to be in position to follow up. And I don't think you gave them the type of encouragement or the type of time that they needed to follow up. Because even pushing with them and going to Dragon is better than you starting Dragon, burning the ult here, and then just being like, well, shit, now what do I do? All right? That was a really good spot. Let's watch you do it again. Haha, newbie! Aha, I should have pushed the turrets, newbie. And they get the Dragon for free. Nice. That was good. This is good. You're pinging the turret. That's more like it. Okay. Still get the turret. Okay, so you can't finish the turret because Graves gets killed. But you push it, which is good. You take red buff, which is good. Gnar gets top. Backing and itemization so far is good. Honestly, it's fine. I don't really see any. Wait. You're fed, so you can consider, if you want a little bit more oomph in team fights, you can consider going for, like, Bissell or something like that, similar to, like, an Amumu style. Because you are really big, and I'm of the belief that once you get so big, you need to try to maximize that output a little bit at the expense of some tankiness. But this is fine too because Katarina and Graves are fed as well. They have money, so it's not like you have to make up for the damage, I guess. Nah. Okay. It works. I was just a little concerned that you weren't gonna have enough follow-up, but I guess if Gnar does ult, that's pretty fucking good follow-up. The whole time this is going on, Graves is bottom, and this is where we get the AFK Thresh. Not much you can do about that. This is what he put in the replay. Gets an AFK or disconnect and is unable to do the 4v5. Or I don't know, maybe Thresh comes back, I have no idea. Wow, okay. Graves isn't in position, so it's good that you're just kind of chilling. I guess Thresh didn't leave yet. So technically you guys are okay. Right there. What could possibly go wrong right there? I think this is a spot where you gotta take the risk here and burst this guy down. You don't even have to dash forward in this spot. You could literally throw your ult and just wait and see what happens, because look at this spot right now. She is so in a weird angle spot. You throw your ult, Thresh is gonna hook. If you hit the ult or slow, there's a chance Thresh hooks. If Thresh hits the hook or you lock the guy in, Katarina's gonna jump to him, reset, Graves is gonna ult, and he's gone. That guy's gone. This is a spot where I think you miss an opportunity. I know it's 4v5, but you're going to get this kill free of charge, and that's going to open up a 4v5 with Gnar coming down, fed Gnar coming down, and you have 4v5 position to get out and to get the boards out and to get space on the map. I think this is a missed opportunity, and there is the position, there is the chance. Yeah, there's the chance that they counter-engage, and Gnar can basically just teleport in, and the fight should be fine. You wanted me to focus on team fighting. That was a spot where I think you missed a kill opportunity because, like I said, I hammer this point home all the time. Talk yourself into aggression. If you have a comp that can blow people up, Graves, Katarina, and Sejuani can blow people up. Just put the ult on the carry, and if they give it to you, you saw Kalista auto. Like, you saw her do it, so you know that that's that auto, that animation moment, and she's literally like a fucking inch away from you. You need to fire that off. All right? Like, you need to try, is what I'm saying. But remember, only do that type of play if you know in your mind, like, if I ult here, how is it gonna go? And talk yourself into that way before that position. Be like, we have a burst comp. If I see Kalista out of position at all, I'm gonna drop the ult on her head, and we're gonna knock it down. Alright, let's investigate this team fight for you a little bit. Alright, so here's how I see this. I think it's okay how this plays out. However, try very hard in the future. Chain CC together, one after another. Oh my god, this noise. Chain CC together. Don't give somebody an opportunity to cast spells. Alright, this is how you gotta view these things. I talked about it up here in the turret. I don't think you did it here. You need, if you have a pick, isolate and destroy the pick. ISO and destroy the pick. Alright? So, here, Thresh hooks. Okay? Then you come in for the fucking E. You knock the guy up. But you let him get around a spells off before you burst him, and that heals him. Okay? You are letting him play back at the pick. That's not what you want. If you want to isolate and pick this guy off, you need to go in right away. Otherwise, you're going to give this dude an opportunity to save him. Isolate, destroy the pick. Graves out of position. But if you're going to just burn your ult on this guy and Tom anyways, you might as well just fucking combo him right here, right now. So, bam, there's the ult. Your whole team can just fucking obliterate this guy right now with Katarina. But instead, watch how it plays out. You give him a moment to react, and he realizes that, oh shit, I'm fucked. Then what does he do? Right away, he goes and heals off of you. There's the heal. There's your little window of time. You could have, if you have ulted beforehand, there would have been no time for them to play back. And you would have had a little window of moment where you could actually dish some damage out and maybe burst this guy down. But then what happens is you let him heal up, you let the fight go on a little bit, then you don't, like, by not initiating, Thresh waits for you to initiate, then he initiates, you need to be the guy that sees it and goes for it first, and then there's a chance that you burst Mordekaiser down. Look how long he lasts in this fight. He lasts for a little bit. A little bit longer than he should. And that gives the other team time, like a moment to react. Shyvana jumps in. They kite you around a little bit. They know that it's a 4v4 now instead of a 4v5. I don't know. I just don't think it's as clean as it could be. Succinct burst picks is what you're looking for with this kind of comp. And from here on out, I have a feeling how this is going to go. Mordekaiser's caught back up now. Well, he's not really caught back up, but he's at least doing stuff in team fights now. He requires a lot of focus. And and Shyvana too. I mean, Shyvana's huge too. Someone gets picked off. Nothing you can do about that, my friend. That's a waste of a flash. Here in this spot, you're not gonna be just going in there solo onto a team of, you know, 4 or more. And you have vision of Callista, you have vision of Ari Mordekaiser, and it's just you, and Graves is behind you. This is just, you know, this is awkward. You might as well, this turret's gone, so give it, is basically what I'm going to say. And just come behind and wait for this wave to put. This is a huge wave. It's not going anywhere. The turret's gone. You just kind of burn your flash for free there, which you could have used later. They have a scary front line. Not much you can do in this spot. Oh, whoa. Graves still dead? Yeah. Can't force it. But once Graves is up. Alright. If you ever have 4 in position, if I don't see an ult engage, no, don't do it. No. Team isn't helping you. Okay, so Shyvana basically trades with you guys. Alright. So you get caught in this weird spot where, like, Shyvana just battles you randomly. If you think you secure the kill, which you're really not supposed to secure the kill here, just ult him and drop him and get out, so you're back to a 4v5, and that buys you guys a lot of space. Because remember, your ult's on a 90-second cooldown. The Shyvana's gonna be dead for like 50 seconds. By the time Shyvana gets back in sieging position, you're gonna have your ult up again, and they can't really do anything without Shyvana anyways. Like, but don't expect Shyvana to give this kill away a lot. That's what I was gonna say. It seems kind of like a risky trade. The fact that you get her low enough to kill, great. Next time, use your ult to either secure the kill or secure your safety after the fact. Yeah, trading here, not the best thing, but, you know, at least when you're up, you'll have your ult up. That's the only pro I can see to this. Because don't forget, your ult does a lot of damage. Like, yeah, 250-20 magic damage. Yeah, you should probably just used it to burn the guy down and stay alive. I think it would have been a little cleaner. So 2 people die while sieging. Gold just gold things. Mordekaiser was kind of AFK farming top. You give Graves red. You still have your ult up. Good try on the steal. Two reactionary again. I would have dropped this ult as soon as I saw Ahri walk by. Check this out, dude. You dash in, right? You want this pick. As soon as you see her, no hesitation, my friend. You just fucking go. Carry's in front of me. That's, like, you should be trying to make these picks happen. Before their team closes space, give your team an opportunity to pick somebody off. You wait, the guy dashes, and then you just one-man ult. If you've hesitated, then you might as well just save it. And yeah, from here, we know how this ends. This 4v5 game ends. Alright, dude, so, that was good. That was a good replay. It's a good, you know, you played okay early on. It's just, your team fighting basically boils down to, I don't think you're chaining CC very well. Like, you're not thinking about it. Chain it together. Like, once you lock somebody up as Sejuani, if that person's a carry, they need to fucking gone. Or they need to be gone. And then, anytime a carry steps in front of you, instant reaction needs to be, I need to ult this guy. Obviously, take into account where your teams are, like, in position relative to you, and what type of comp do you have. So if you have a comp like Graves Katarina, and they're right next to you, and a carry steps in front of you, that needs to be just fucking go. Alright, this has been Martin Easy Needs, BingeGaming.tv. Checking out Sejuani gameplay from... I want to make sure I say your name right. Let me load it. I'm feeling. I don't have your name on here. Fuck it. I lost your name. Someone in chat will say it. I love you all. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe, like. If you want your replays reviewed, send it to lawreplayreview@gmail.com. Don't flame the guys that get reviewed, please. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace, crackers.